Back here at Hanover Central High School, Mike DeWine here with the Hanover Central football head coach, Tony Bartolomeo. Coach, last time we saw you, we made the trip down the field. A bit has changed. It's been a busy summer for you guys, but how has it been?
Oh, we've had a great summer. We had started it with headed to Manchester team camp. We scrimmaged a lot of quality opponents and left closer as a team than when we boarded the buses. So that's the main goal, and we've just been working on growing as a team and playing well all summer. So we feel good about where we're at.
Yeah, how has that team kind of progressed since we've last talked? Has there kind of been an identity formed with this squad? I know, again, last we talked, the defense was something we could maybe hang our hat on. The offense was something to kind of iron itself out. How have things maybe changed since we've last, kind of walked this field?
They haven't really changed, but they've just kind of solidified. We're just trying to make our brand as a tough physical football team. We have a lot of returning linemen, and we're trying to build this year's team around those guys to set the tone in the trenches. So we're excited about that group. And then obviously our skill players, their names will be known hopefully as we get started. We have some new players, but these guys can play, and they're just excited to get the opportunity to show what they can do.
Before we kind of talk about the schedule, it's hard for us to not notice the new jerseys you guys got repping here today at the media day, the powder blues, something we've seen from Hanover before. We talked before we kind of got on the Gridiron Club especially. The process of that, what could you say about that, as well as maybe harping more on the people behind the scenes that we aren't talking to here today?
Well, our Hanover Gridiron Club is second to none in the support that we get for our football program. And really the full support we get from our community, our administration, and obviously our Gridiron Club, which is run by a group of parents, and honestly do a tremendous job. I tell the boys all the time, it's your job to play great and to not just take what you're given. When you are given things, your job now is to give great performance for your town, for your family. And the powder blue jerseys are beautiful. The kids know, we're thankful. And to me, it's the prettiest look in the region. I absolutely love them.
A sight for sore eyes. But Coach, now the play on the field for sure. The kids kind of got to grow up quick next week. You go to Rensselaer to take on a solid squad. And then you and I talked about on here, it's a very, very tough schedule for you guys, those out-of-conference opponents, and before we even get in the NCC play. Got to go to Ames Field, take on Michigan City, then you take on state powerhouse Chittard here coming. What do you kind of want to see maybe from this 3-week period, from these next 3 Fridays?
I just want us to step up, compete, and play to our best level. Not really the opponents. They speak for themselves. When you go out to Ames Field, okay, it's deep water, and it's tough to get a win out there. And my team has never been to Ames Field. So we're prepping the best we can for what they're ready to see. A very physical, tough, athletic football team on the road that we haven't seen doing an opponent. So we're going to have to play on our A game, and we're working every day on that. As far as Bishop Chittard, we played them last year down in Indy, and this year they're coming up here, and it doesn't get much more quality or tough than that. So that's week 2. So we've known for the whole time we're in some deep waters the weeks 1 and 2, but the point of that is to try to get better for our conference play, and then obviously in the tournament. The whole point of that early schedule is to see the best we can, and many teams do this, to play better in the stretch.
When times get, when you heat up for the tournament, right? That's when.
I mean, we build our whole summer around scrimmaging good football teams. Early in the season, we're trying to play the best football teams we can to get our guys to understand the level that they have to perform.
And I guess that leads me to my final question here today. What is the one thing, if you were to hone it down to maybe one thing, are we trying to accomplish the most here in year 1 with you now at the head coach of the Hanover Central football program? What is the one thing you maybe want to take away and improve on the most, or maybe accomplish after season's end?
Well, I think the group that we're with, I have been coaching a while, and these kids have been involved in a conference championship every year they've played, which would be 3 years. And our goal will always starts with, our goal is not to be undefeated. Our goal is, we don't have those kind of goals, but our first goal is to win the conference. And that's really what we're focused on. And then our main goal is to win a sectional championship. And then obviously we let it play out from there.
We shall. Well, Coach, best of luck to you this year. Thank you again for having
us
out. For Coach Bartolomeo, I'm Mike DeWine. That's it from us from Hanover Central High School on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.